on 1017 served.
133.1.
William Robert Charles Robert 442/443-02. The majority of the calls that we have are intoxicated individuals, and that's where all the disturbance, where it all evolves from. And with domestic violence, we have, I would say, my calls out of a whole week, I would approximate 10 calls for domestic violence for the whole 5 days that I'm on shift, and that my shift starts from 3 to 11 p.m.
150, 1043.
And but the majority of it, you'll have couples fighting, boyfriend, girlfriends. Yesterday evening, I had one. The female was not intoxicated, but her husband was. And by the time we get there, there's going to be nobody there.
Do you find that being a female, it makes it easier or makes it more difficult in a domestic violence abuse case?
I would say it would make it a lot easier, only because of the fact that majority of the time, I'm not saying that more of the male individuals are the aggressor and then females are victims. It would be vice versa. It just depends on how you talk to them, how you use your words, how you speak to them. Try to get their background first and see what happened, where they come from, what type of people they are, and the surroundings that they come from and everything like that. And we try to talk to them in that manner and where they're going to understand the point. But I'm not, we're not there to make everything right the first time. The people go back, individuals go back, and we can't blame them for it. And I always tell the victim or the aggressor that one of them's going to have to leave the relationship, or else it's going to continue. And with the help that we provide, we try to get them into counseling.
Domestic violence is the #1 cause of injury to women in the United States. Women are 9 times more danger in their homes than they are in the street. Domestic violence does happen in the Navajo Nation. The Navajo Nation decided to address the problem of domestic violence by passing the Navajo Nation Domestic Abuse Act. In passing this act, the Navajo Council stated that domestic violence has a negative impact on the children who witness it.
No, no!
Get in the car!
No, no! Okay.
I said get in the car.
Okay.
Don't you get out of the car, I said stay in the car.
No!
Hey, what's up, kid? What's up? Morning. What's up? Everybody's worried about you. What are you drinking?
Is this from a guy you found passed out?
What's that?
This is the guy you found passed out at the bus station?
Yeah, this is slipped inside his pants. The
Yeah.
second can was sitting beside, still up, with a hole in it.
So what is it, that stuff?
Aerosol.
It's just cleaning stuff.
Alcohol. We have...
Lysol's a cleaning agent for houses, which contain alcohol.
79% ethyl alcohol in here. We mix it with water. That's it. Just treat for the day.
10-4, 45 with you over there. Let's go back to that house over there. Rain, hairsprays, all sorts of different brands. Salon spray. There's these cans here with hairspray cans. They mix with, they dilute it with water and they drink it. They just punch a hole with a nail on top to get all the aerosol out. What's left is the liquid, and then that's what they use to mix with a gallon of water. Usually the mix is a 7 ounce to 1 gallon of water, and that's what they drink. That's what they get intoxicated on.
So how much does it cost a bottle like that?
I don't know. I think it's less than $1, $1.20 maybe. And with this and water, it's probably $1. They got $2. They can get drunk on less than $3.
And how many people can get drunk on a bottle like that?
With a gallon of mixed diluted stuff with this stuff, probably 10 people. 10 people can get drunk
For $2.
for $2 or $3. Rather than a case of beer, you know, that would go fast. This is probably 10 years old. This is probably a year old, so you can tell how long these people have been, you know, using this spot here to.
Do you find dead bodies in the winter?
Yes, we do.
Anything, I just came back home. I didn't even do anything. One, Mike. Hey, watch that camera. Yeah, fuck that camera. Watch it.
Which one is on top?
Yeah, I've been there. I'm not gonna see that.
Now you're taking it. There's houses out here we see people that we never get called to, you know, and they're the people that really help themselves. Yeah, now and then they get property damages and they get themselves in a bind or something where they need our assistance, but most of the times they help themselves, you know, stay out of trouble. You know, they know what domestic violence is. They know how to take care of themselves, and they're the ones that, you know, if they're associated with people that are getting in trouble, they get themselves away from it. They find other friends or other people to relate to that's on their level. You know, that's how it should be. But some of these people, you know, once they have a domestic, they go back to the same people. Because they're family, they go and, you know, mingle again, and like it's all over. But it's always in the back of their head. When something big happens, you know, that's when all these past incidences come up. But you know, some of it goes unreported. She's not working, he's working, and she needs the money. And she has no choice but to put up with his bull just to, you know. Most people you'll meet, they'll say, yeah, I understand what domestic violence is, but, you know, they really don't know because they don't know how to help themselves.
Over 1,000 domestic violence protection orders are granted each year by the Navajo Nation courts. The Act allows victims of domestic violence to get a protection order that orders their abuser to stop the abuse and to stay away.
Show you a domestic violence picture. I still got it in my notebook here. Now, does that look like domestic violence to you?